got a few things to say. Just want to all type all the man them, all type G lot down in the bricks. You get me? All type Duffy lot down in the bricks. All type Cryptic. All type Proof Fresh Out. You get me? All type DJ Liquid Dread. It's nothing wrong. Listen, I got a few things to say still. Like, this grime thing to me and Knots is fucked at the minute. That's all I'm saying. Like, this grime thing is fucked. Like, when I was coming up, when I started spitting, I had real MCs to look up to. Like, I had Dread, Skips, get me, Dan, S Double, General, Stan, people like that, like actual MCs, because crews consisted of different flows. Like, everyone sounded different, everyone had their own thing, you get me? Everyone was pushing their own thing, you get me? Getting man out there, pushing their own thing. Like, now, every MC I'm hearing coming up, all these youths I'm hearing coming up, all their flows are generic, like they sound exactly the same, you get me? I'm hearing, there's a few MCs like that, there's a few youngers coming up that I'm feeling like, I'm not gonna lie, Sparks has got his thing, he's going hard, you get me? But then I'm hearing some other youngers coming up, sounding too generic, like they sound exactly the same as everybody else, like they're trying to copy other man instead of doing their own thing, you get me? Instead of taking shit from other people, you get me, and making their own thing and then locking it, you get me? And I'm not seeing that no more, I'm not seeing none of that. That's what I was seeing when I was coming up, that's pure what I was seeing, you get me? The youngers that were coming up then, that's what I was seeing, like fucking, yeah man, like Reshans and people like that. They had completely their own thing, like no one sounded the same, you get me? Grime was versatile and so easy to listen to because everybody sounded different. Nowadays you feel like you're listening to the same person over and over again when you're hearing MCs. You get me? I'm hearing all this gas talk about Mixsy's a crackhead and and all this, but people that know me, you get me? People that actually know me know what I'm about. No, I'm not about that, you get me? No, I don't even smoke weed, though. You get me? They're talking about crack, I don't even smoke weed. You get me? So man that know me know what I'm actually about, innit? Know what I'm actually doing, I know where I actually am, innit? You get me? All these other people, they're gassing over talk that they hear from other people, get me, and acting like it's true. But when I see most of these man on road that are talking shit on Facebook and talking shit over YouTube, I see most of them on road and no one wants to say nothing because they know what I'm actually about, innit? They know what I'm actually about. You know, I don't joke around, I don't play around, you get me? If it's music, it's music. If it's road, it's road. That's a completely different thing. And that's what I think people are getting mixed up, you get me? I'm hearing certain man doing sets with man, you get me? I'm hearing clashes, like people are like, bam, I'm gonna shank my man, I'm gonna stab my man, I'm gonna rob my man, my man got robbed. And then 2 weeks later, I'm seeing the same two people on a set together. Like, that don't make sense to me. Back in the day, if man had a beef, you get me, and they were clashing it out for a beef, you get me, then they'd actually say what they were going to do to a man, innit? It wasn't, oh yeah, I'm gonna stab man, and then next week you're gonna see him on a set together, or you're gonna see him on a freestyle together, or a cypher. Like, that to me is a joke thing, because that's the difference between MCs being MCs and MCs actually having hearts. You get me? If you're a lyrical beef with someone, you're having a lyrical beef, then keep it lyrical, innit? Don't be talking about they're gonna stab man, and then next minute I'm seeing them on a video together. It's stupid. It's like pure stupidness. You get me? You know what I mean? My people that I deal with, that's why you don't see Gino clashing. That's why you don't see fucking most people like S clashing and people like that, because the stuff that they're actually doing and the stuff they're saying is actually what they're saying, innit? It's actually what they're doing. It's not, oh yeah, it's gonna be a lyrical thing with my man, or it's gonna be this with my man, or that with my man. If they're talking about stabbing man and they're talking about robbing man, then they've got to back it up. It's got to be backed up, you get me? It's got to have heart. People have actually got to have heart. And I'm looking at this scene now and I'm thinking, who is the youngers that are coming through now? You get me? All the up and coming fucking media channels, all the up and coming MCs, all the up and coming fucking rappers or whatever. Who have they got to look up to now, really? Because I can't see anyone they got to look up to. Not like on a youngers kind of thing, you get me? The youngers that are coming through, the other youngers, who they got to look up to? Nobody. I don't see anybody for them to look up to. And then if they do start looking up to people, they're going to start being generic, like I said about everybody else, they're going to start being generic, you get me? And that's why I can't feel what certain people are saying. Like, I know people want to hear stuff about this fucking, the Rick thing and stuff like that, but I'm not really bothered about Rick. Like, Rick's not really something, like, it's got no, like, it gives me no excitement to clash with Rick. It gives me no excitement. You get me? Like, when I go into a clash, man know me, I'll clash anybody, I don't give a fuck. You get me? That's why people can talk the shit as much as they want about me, but they know for a fact I'll clash anybody and I do not give a fuck who it is, when it is, or where it is. I don't give a fuck. You get me? I'll clash anybody. You get me? But this thing with Rick, like, it dragged out too long. People are like, he's sending, you get me? Man had the thing at THC, that got locked off, he didn't want to come through to that, you get me? And then I'm still hearing like it wants to get sorted out now, it wants to get clashed out now, but that to me is stupidness, because like I'm hearing loads of different things about He obviously, certain man are saying that he's not affiliated with man anymore, and they're going about their own thing. You get me? But me personally, I ain't biased. You get me? If I think somebody's sick, and if I hear a tune and think somebody's sick, I'm not just gonna say they're shit just because they're from a different crew or because they're from a different ends. You get me? It's the same thing with like me. Everyone knows that me and J.I. had that clash. You get me? And everyone knows that me and J.I. had that problem back in the day. You get me? But I'm gonna say that J.I. is going hard at the minute. You get me? He is going hard. He's coming with his own thing. He's locked his own style. And he's going hard, isn't it? You get me? And that's just me being real. That's not me saying, oh, my man's shit because he's from NSB. You get me? And obviously I've got problems with Britain. You get me? I'm gonna say blatantly, my man's going hard. He's going in. You get me? But I'm also gonna say that if anyone wants to clash me, they've got to be prepared, innit? Because I've wrote bars. I've got bars from back. You get me? From that I never released. You get me? Bars that will actually end man's career. It's not even a joke thing. Bars that will actually destroy man, innit? You get me? But it's the thing with me where it's either let them things completely out so everybody knows what I've got, or keep things back. You get me? The stupid mistake I did is I fell off for a while. You get me? And then come back for a while, and obviously fan bases started to die down and stuff like that. That's what people don't seem to understand. They think because they're on top, you get me? And because they're doing freestyles and they're doing videos, letting out mixtapes, that they're going to be on top forever. That's bullshit. You're not going to be on top forever. You get me? There's always going to be an up and comer or somebody looking to take your stripes. You get me? That's why if you're calling yourself the best, you get me, and you're saying I'm the best in Nottingham, then you've got to back that. Because there's going to be bare hungry MCs wanting to come and take that from you. Easily there's going to be bare hungry MCs. Even if you're not the best and you're just claiming it, there's going to be hungry MCs that want to take that from you, want to take that claim from you, and you're claiming yourself to be the best. You get me? That's why I'm not saying I'm the best. You get me? I'm doing my thing. I'm keeping my thing fresh. You get me? I'm doing my thing. You get me? I've got my mixtape working on. I'm doing this Words of Weapons thing. Old Type Chronicles anyway, yeah. But it's a big look, yeah. But boy, about these other MCs, like these other crews coming through, the only thing I can say to man is, if you want to be real in this game, and if you want to be an MC in this game and be real, yeah, and have heart, yeah, it's not necessarily you have to be out there shanking man, you have to be stabbing man, you have to be selling drugs. You get me? All you have to do is be real to your thing, and just be real to your thing. Whatever you're doing, be real to it. You get me? And then man will respect that. Man will see, yeah, my man's a school youth. He's talking about being a school. He's talking about stuff like that. Man will see that as real. You get me? It's not about you being real in the hood. It's not about you being real in the block. It's about you knowing what you are in it and who you are. And I think that's the problem with most MCs nowadays. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they are. You get me? They talk all this hard talk over Facebook, like bam bam bam. I do this, I do that, I do this and do that. But then when you see man, it's a pure humble thing. So like I can't really take that. If someone's got a problem with me and they're saying that I'm a dickhead or I'm a crackhead or whatever, then when they see me, do something about it. Say something to my face. Be real about it, innit? You get me? If anything, it's gonna make you hold a punch or something like that. But boy, at least you're being real to man, innit? I can't see none of that in the game. I can't see none of that. You get me? All the olders that was in the game back in the day, you get me? It was about that thing. Double V, you get me? Jammy J, people like that, real MCs, but they're completely different, completely versatile to themselves. You get me? They didn't sound generic like I'm hearing nowadays. But I just want to all time with my people anyway, you get me? And I want to say that anybody on this thing that is making music and is putting heart into music, you get me? Putting their heart into music, you get me? And being real about themselves, you get me? I'm gonna big you up. I'm gonna help you out. If you need something from me, come and ask me. If you want to do something with me, come and ask me. You get me? Instead of coming on some dickhead tip and trying to dub me and trying to cuss me like I'm an idiot. Because man know I'm not an idiot. And man know I'm not an idiot. You get me? It's real talk, man know I'm not an idiot. Old Type crew fresh out the bricks, yeah? Old Type ReloadUK, you know what it is. Up and coming media channel. Keep your eyes locked on this space because you know what it's going to be. Get me? Old Type Chronicles, Words of Weapons, that be coming soon. Get me? Old Type Explicit. Get me? Fucking hell. Old Type Other Man. Old Type DJ Danny T. Get me? Help me out. Walk me through on a couple of things, a couple of American things. You get me? A couple of American mixtapes. Old Type DJ Demis. You get me? The run things. That's get me? That was getting big. You get me? Old Type Older People. Old Type Miss Temps. Old Type Miss Temps Show. Old Type everything promoting Nottingham. Because that's what I'm about. I'm about promoting Nottingham. You get me? Anyway, MIX. I'm done. Black.